Good morning, BHS. The time has changed, but we're here to save the day with the news. We're here with Fortune Ezeogu, Lydia and Addison Levi on weather. Let's see what we got cooking in the kitchen, BHS. This is the Bulldog Bulletin.
Good morning, Bowie High. It's Tuesday, March 12, 2024, and I'm Fortune Ezeogu.
And I'm Lydia Murray.
And welcome to the Bulldog Bulletin.
T-minus 9 school days to spring breaky break. Today's top story is one we were hoping we wouldn't be reporting, but the journey unfortunately ended for the boys basketball team last Friday night at home against Montgomery County's Richard Montgomery in a 61-64 heartbreaker at the state quarterfinal. The contest was a barn burner with neck-and-neck competition behind the play of seniors Julian King, Nemo Johnson, and Ashton Stewart, the winningest players in school history. The boys had one last chance to tie things up, but Ash's three-point attempt was just off the mark. However, the guys finished the season as 4A regional champs, and Coach Price wants to thank all the fans, faculty, and parent supporters, and of course, his coaching staff and the players for a magical season. We're all proud of you guys, finishing as one of the best teams in Bowie High history, with the best ever 20-7 record.
What a run! And great job to Coach Price as well for bringing us such a pulse-pounding season. And you know, Lydia, the thing that keeps our pulse pumping is that glorious life fluid, blood. How's that for a segue? And that's why the Red Claws and Mrs. Tung's Green Team are teaming up for the rescheduled blood drive, coming this Friday, March 15 in the small gym. You have to go back to before the shutdown for the last time we had an in-house collection like this. And this big service to the community is necessary for emergencies in the region. Currently, there's only 21 of 59 slots taken for the drive, and they need students at least 16 years old with a signed consent form or from you, faculty or staff members. Come get a sign-up form from Mrs. Tung in room 124 and donate your most precious resource.
In news from the stage, the Tri-M Music Honor Society's Spring Coffee House show, full of music, poetry, and other entertainers, is just around the corner, all set up for a super awesome beginning to spring break, next Friday night, March 22nd at 7 p.m. Ticket sales are coming up this week for $5 at all lunches in the cafeteria hallway, and we think you can get them at the door too. Be there for your peers. And to all accepted acts, soundcheck is scheduled for March 20th.
Someone who's completed their soundcheck is standing by and waiting to bring you today's report from the Weather Center next. Let's check in with Addison Levi for the latest. What's up, buddy?
Well, hi. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, like Mr. Rogers used to say, and we're off to a nice and comfy 42-degree start with a few clouds and some sun. The Doppler's all clear. The conditions are looking great today, and it's going to start a warming trend that'll make you want to holla. Today's high goes up to 68 under a clear, sunny sky. Perfect spring sports practice weather. Tonight's low only drops to 43. Wednesday in the DMV is looking bodacious, too. 71 and sunny with a few clouds, looks just what the doctor ordered. Followed by a nighttime temp of 47 degrees in the evening. Arcusa says to go fishing because those bass will be hungry as they wake up from the kind of cold weather. March 12th is a pretty interesting day in music history, and we got these for you. And what's maybe Office Secretary Mrs. Wright's least favorite day in history, a high court judge in London ruled in favor of Paul McCartney to dissolve the Beatles' partnership in 1971. In a much brighter stat, Stevie Wonder released You Are the Sunshine of My Life on this day in 1973. In 1979, Peaches and Herb released their mega hit, Reunited. When Arcusa was a senior in high school in 1988, Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley was the new #1 song on the adult contemporary chart, which the internet would later rename a Rickroll. And in 2009, the fastest selling concert that would never happen due to his untimely death in June of that year, Michael Jackson's This Is It tour sold 360,000 pre-sale tickets. And I guess this is it for me too. I'm Addison, happy Tuesday to you, and stay tuned for a message from Mr. Alston and the LitMat crew.
I'm Bob Ross. Today, I decided to put away the palette knife for a chef's knife and get into cooking. Today, I have a special guest with me, Gordon Ramsay.
Hi, I'm Budget Gordon Ramsay, because how much money do you think the Lit magazine has? This season's theme is food, so send in your recipes, stories, any art, anything to do with food. Don't be a donut. Submit it by March 15th and you could be on the Lit magazine.
Join the literary magazine.
And don't forget the lamb sauce.
Thanks, Addie. Get those submissions in, writers. In fundraising news, join the PTSO for their Chipotle fundraiser tomorrow night, March 13th, at our local store from 5 to 9 p.m. Join them for delicious burrito bowls, tacos, salads, and the good stuff. Then just mention the PTSO at checkout or use the coupon code 3LCGHZX if you order online to get them 33% of the profits.
Today's Women History Month honoree is recognizing Senator Tammy Duckworth. Born in Bangkok, Thailand, she's an American politician and retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel. She was the first disabled woman elected to Congress, the first Asian American woman to represent Illinois, and the first female WMPT in the Senate. In 2004, during her service as a helicopter pilot in Iraq, she lost both her legs when her helicopter was hit by a rocket-propelled grenade. As a senator, she fights for policies that support veterans, healthcare, and education. Her relentless pursuit of justice and her unwavering commitment to public service make her an amazing role model for young girls everywhere. Talk about beating the odds. And speaking of policies and senator type of stuff, another voter registration drive will be happening in the cafeteria during all lunches this Friday, and you need your government picture ID.
And in one more club note, the International Club will have its interest meeting this Thursday from 2:30 to 3:30 in Mr. Hughes Morris's room 222. Come learn about different cultures and all kinds of people. There will be snacks. The SAT word of the day is the adjective liminal, defined as relating to the threshold beyond which sensation cannot be perceived. The senior class is experiencing the challenging liminal period between adolescence and adulthood.
In just a few short weeks, it'll all be over, class of 2024. We know you're happy to go, but try to stop and smell the roses a little on your way out. But hey, we still have a little time left, right? Bring on prom season.
And that'll do it for your burgundy and blue updates on this Tuesday edition of the Bulletin. Please subscribe and bookmark our channel at www.youtube.com/BHSTVMD Bulldog Bulletin for a replay of this and all of our shows. I'm Lydia Murray.
And I'm Fortune Ezeogu. Have a tantalizing Tuesday, fam. And always remember,
The Bulldog Pack has always got your back.